kind of probably wish I had. Sounds good, bet. That you just don't ever really think about until this month comes around and people are talking about it. So,
and honestly, I did try to work a little bit on the audio. I had some people tell me that our audio is a little bit quiet, so I tried to work on that a little bit. Try to get our audio up a little bit and make it so that it's a little more easy to hear for you guys. But shoot, we'll just go right into it. We got some big news,
dude.
We have some really big news, and one of it is gonna, as close as we can, at least try to include DJ in it.
Yes. For sure.
But we are going to run our first sneaker event here in, 2 months? 2.5 months?
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to run our first sneaker event here in about 2.5 months.
Just secured a place today.
Yeah.
So we're kind of getting like the little logistics down and stuff like that, but dude,
we're trying to get the logistics down. We're going to get in contact with the DJ. We are going to get in contact with our overseas. No, we're going to get in contact with a few of the out of state people. Try to get them in here.
Actually, we'll probably have a lot more out of state guys than some of the past shoe conventions, just because there's not too many people that actually travel out of state to go to the other conventions and stuff like that. So we like to show love to people, man, and of course you get it back. So
and honestly, that's what it really is. Like I've been traveling to shows all over the place here for about the last 6 to 8 years.
Right.
And honestly, like, I always felt like, man, if I could get my own thing started or whatever, I know that I support all these people. I feel like they can come and support the people.
Crazy, especially for our first event. I don't want to get too excited, have my hopes so high up, but it's already too late.
I mean, we literally have this notepad right here full of stuff. I mean, 2-3 pages full of stuff.
Yeah.
That we're talking about for this event. I don't think we're not gonna do the live performer stuff. I already know. I don't feel like it does it justice.
Later, maybe.
Yeah.
Depends on how big. Depends on this place that it is. I wouldn't mind it, but it's also not one of those things that like, hey, every time we're gonna do it, stuff like that. So,
we are gonna do. We are not gonna do food trucks this time. We are probably going to do it the next time.
Yes.
That is definitely something we're gonna do.
Yep.
For a couple of reasons. Number one, it's gonna be right at the.
Hey, bro, I feel you on that.
It's gonna be right at the beginning of like the food truck season, so I don't think that the majority of them are going to be ready to do that.
Nah. And to be honest, bro, I don't know if 3 months is kind of a short notice.
Yeah, to talk to some of these people, we want to try to give them a little bit more time before.
Yeah, and I know and we'll probably end up having 1 or 2, maybe 2 food trucks. We might try to do like 2 different food types, like maybe like a barbecue and a Mexican place or something like that. But it really just depends on the location that we're gonna be at.
It also depends on the amount of support too.
Right.
If you guys show us a lot of support, like we're definitely. I mean, obviously we plan on doing multiple events in the future, but the more support that we get, the better
everything's gonna be.
Yeah, the more stuff that we're gonna be able to do, because like I told you guys in a couple of videos before this, when we had talked about it. Look, we're not in it really to make the money off the event. We're doing it for the fun of the event. Yeah. We're doing it because there's a lot of stuff that we've seen people do at different events and stuff like that, and we haven't seen it done locally. We haven't seen it to that extent. And I just feel like there's a lot of untapped things that we could do to really put us a little bit higher than what we are now. as far as shoes.
But yeah, definitely food trucks is definitely a thing in the future.
Yeah,
For
food
sure.
trucks is a thing. What else? We are gonna end up doing. Potentially gonna be doing a little bit of merch for it.
Zach, I know you was wanting it. You better show up to the event, bro, and get that merch before it sells out, because it's gonna be very limited.
Yeah, we were just talking about that before we came on here. Not gonna be a lot of pieces of clothing that we're gonna try to do.
Not at all.
We are going to do. Some trophies and stuff.
Yeah, definitely trophies.
Like I said, man, we really try to support the people that I got a tent. I really try to support the people that come out and say what's up or whatever. Thank you, Terry, by the way. I try to support the people that are going to show up and hang out and stuff with us at the event. So, we're going to do, best on foot. And quite frankly, contrary to what some events I've been to, I promise you, a Yeezy will probably not win this event. No, I'm not. When I say Yeezy, I mean like a V2.
And to be real, I would even be surprised if we voted on like a Solar.
I would look at
Let
a
me
Solar.
rephrase that. I don't see somebody wearing a Solar.
I hope somebody does. I hope somebody pulls up with a Solar. I hope somebody wears some wild stuff. I hope that we have something that's going to be so difficult to judge that I don't have a problem handing out 2 trophies. If we've got a tie and we cannot make a decision, I will make another trophy.
I'm okay with it.
Because if you are gonna pull out some stuff that somebody else hasn't seen, somebody that like.
So are we gonna? So we'll say it now. Are we going to have it best on foot in our opinion or dollar value, like resale value?
No, it's in my opinion.
Okay.
Because to me, if a guy comes and he's wearing an original 85 bread, for instance.
Right.
Or somebody's wearing a Legends of the Summer. A Legends of the Summer is more expensive than the 85 bread.
Right.
But would I rather have the 85 bread or the Legends of the Summer? Probably the 85 bread.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's not going to be value based.
Or we could do or we could do those 2. We do 3.
That's what I'm saying. I'll make 3 trophies.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Highest value.
I make my own trophies. So these trophies for the event, I'm making these. So we could even do multiple categories. We could do like oldest release. See, so that entices Monty to wear something that like nobody has. We could do like rarest as far as like number wise.
We could have a couple more than what we were thinking.
Different categories and stuff like that. And we also are gonna do best vendor. And when I say best vendor,
I'm not gonna vote for someone that has 100 shoes on the table and it's just like shitball. Like they're just on the table on shoe boxes. I want to see some dope stacks and stuff from back in the day incorporated, or maybe it's just set up nicely and it's a bunch of rare stuff.
Man, like I already know, like off the top of my head, there's the dude with the 5s that has a nice collection.
If he's there, he's gonna win.
Nah, I don't know, because like for instance,
dude,
if my buddy Mendez comes, dude's got undefeateds and stuff like that.
He's got the Freddy Krueger's, right?
No, he's got both undefeated, or he's got an undefeated 4 and undefeated Kobe 1, a pair of Legends of the Summers. Like he's got all kinds of samples and stuff like that. So as far as that goes, man, I hope that it's gonna make it really hard to judge these different people's collections and different people's I guess to say it in better words, just their actual selling capacity, I guess. What they think they'll sell or move. Yeah. So I'm interested to see that. But super excited regardless.
Oh my gosh. It's gonna be crazy. And like I said a little earlier, like this is one of those big goals that literally not too many people can even pull off.
I've seen a lot of events flop.
Yeah, and it's not even I think. I know it's gonna be crazy. I know it. And this is our first one, so the first one is always the worst one. By golly.
I think that this will be a great event. I think that we're really going to bring some people from different states, and people in Indiana in general.
One of my main goals is just bringing people. Well, one, because of COVID, just bringing everybody back together.
Right.
Two, I want to see someone that's never experienced it before come in and just love it.
Yeah,
just be in awe. Like,
be happy, man. Yeah. Like, literally, we all remember the first event we all went to, and it's a blast to go to events. But man, I just want to show like younger sneakerheads that there's different events to go to. Like, you don't always have to go to a sneaker con for it to be a good event.
Right.
And stuff like that. And that like I said, we really legitimately are trying to keep going and keep building in the shoes. The shoe market, conversation, I guess. But man, we are super, super excited about that. And I mean, needless to say, I think that our event's gonna be great.
Dude.
When I try to plan stuff, I don't like mess around or do it half-effortly. I put 110 into everything. So
it sucks that it's in 3 months.
I want it to be tomorrow.
Needed, but dude, it's just it's just awesome. It's one of those great feelings where the wait is gonna be worth it.
It's so cool. It's so cool to be able to think that this was maybe never a possibility.
Right.
And then out of nowhere in 2 months we go to, hey, well, what would happen if we ended up running an event? Maybe see if people would show up.
Yep.
So
definitely a cool thing, but we'll see. Time will tell.
Not only that, but I think that we'll end up running a raffle at some point in time while we're there.
Yeah.
And again, what we had also talked about too is like I was telling you guys before, we might end up making it where we do donations and stuff like that for a certain cause at the beginning of the event. So that if you're a vendor, for instance, if you bring 5 cans or something like that, then you get X amount off your table. Or if you do this at the door, if you bring a canned food or something like that, then you might get
just something to give back, bro, because you don't ever see anybody doing that. You get some people that do shoe drives, that's just a common thing. Obviously it's a shoe convention, but just wanting to give back to more than just 12 people. You can only do so much with shoe drives because not too many people donate shoes. A lot more people will donate cans of food.
Yeah, and let's be honest. Not a lot of times at shoe conventions are people going to be willing to donate their $100 pair of shoes.
Right. I mean, they're trying to make money ultimately. So just doing the cans, or depends on the season. We might do school supplies and stuff. Just buying little stuff like that just to get money off of a ticket, a table price, or whatever. It's just something that, like we said, we're not in it to make money. We're just in it to bring the community together. So that's really the ultimate goal.
So now that we kind of announced that and did that whole thing, I think that it's only right we kind of go into some shoes, some stuff that came out this week. Not a really big weekend for Nike.
No, not huge.
I'm saying, when I say that, I don't think that there were really anything that I felt like I missed out on or anything when I didn't grab anything. Man, I'm picky. I don't usually try to grab a lot off Nike. I just feel like the 10 times a year that I do try to grab something, I always take an L, so it doesn't really matter.
It's because you don't try for anything else.
I believe that. I really genuinely.
They've got those systems down to where if you don't spend money with us, we're not going to let you win.
Well, I mean, Logan never spent money and she wins.
I know, but she's a new customer. They're trying to get her to spend more.
She's rich.
Yeah, bro. There's been a lot of mids coming out. I think Nike's trying to hustle everyone. Question: what were your thoughts about Sneakerheads versus Everybody charity game? I like the idea.
I like the idea.
I love the idea, actually.
But to me, I like the charity game idea.
Mm-hmm.
But if we're gonna do Sneakerheads versus Everybody, I'm talking like legitimate like sneakerheads and stuff like that. Where
here's my biggest issue. I don't consider myself a sneakerhead because you still have those like 10-year-olds that have like 2 shoes that their parents bought them and they're like, I'm a sneakerhead. Like, what's a sneakerhead? If I'm seeing somebody in a sneakerhead charity game and you're wearing some D-Rose 8s from 2013, like, nah. Like, I want to see you pulling a PJ Tucker and wearing some Texas KD4s or something. Like
wear something that's halfway decent. Like, if
but
you're
that's just us being picky.
Yeah, but not only that, like look, we know the people that have kind of how do I want to say that are your OGs, your people that have been buying shoes for a long time. Like, look, I've been buying shoes for 8 years and don't consider myself an OG in shoes. But like I consider like Monty, for instance, an OG. And I know this dude plays basketball.
Right.
Okay, so to me, if I'm gonna do a Sneakerheads versus Everybody kind of basketball game, he's on my team Sneakerhead. Like that
Big
dude's
facts.
got sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
He's an OG in what you're doing. There were gonna be actual Sneakerheads playing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, it just sounded like a throw together kind of thing, and I wasn't.
I'm all for that charity. The charity stuff.
Yeah, charity
for
stuff,
sure.
100%. Let's do it. But I
didn't really see the turnout, to be honest. Like, I follow
wasn't.
them, and I seen like.
I saw 3 stories. There was one of him like them warming up, like the start of the game and the end of the game. The end of the game said, "Thank you guys for coming out." It was like
and I don't want to talk out of line and like say something because I wasn't there. I don't know.
Right.
So the only video I seen there was like obviously the people playing in like 30 people there,
which could have been family members.
Once again, like, and we don't know if they even allowed very many people. Like,
right.
It's hard to say, but I'm not going to speak on something I'm not 100% on. So.
Right. I just feel like if you're going to do something, we need to do it wholeheartedly and put everything into it and really show.
But once again, that's the first time anybody's ever done that.
No, it's not.
It's not?
No, Fresh Indie does it. They do it maybe once or twice a year.
Oh, see, I'm wrong. That's why I'm talking on stuff.
But they do it once or twice a year. But for the most part, like I said, it's kind of the same vibe. There's not really any like PJ Tucker kind of people that bring out like some really nice pairs that you haven't seen in a while or anything like that. They just wear some random stuff for the most part and kind of keep it moving. There was a dude that did I don't know if it was a basketball tournament or what it was in Oklahoma City, I think, and they made it a rule like in the game that you had to wear like certain shoes. So dudes would pull up with gym bags and like every game would switch shoes. Like this dude pulled a straight PJ Tucker and was wearing like all kinds of different
That's tight.
stuff.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I think is cool though.
I like that.
But it was more like a basketball tournament.
Right.
It was like a 3-on-3 basketball tournament.
Yeah. I like that.
But again, not a bad idea. I just think that you have to get to that point. Like once you reach that point, then maybe you can do it.
It might have been a bad time too because of COVID. Everybody's freaking out, whatever. But I hope the next one is really, really good. Actually, I hope the next one that they have it turns out well.
Exactly.
For sure.
But let's let's talk about some of these BHM shoes.
I'm excited.
We have a couple. What one you want? You want to do this? I think we do this one last.
Yeah, I like that one for sure.
Let's do
DJ, we need you to hit Brennan up
I have you on Snap. I'll hit you up after this.
for sure.
After this video.
I know you're busy, and I know everybody's going for you, but we need you. So we picked this one to show first. This one is not my favorite out of the two, but I truly like this shoe. I'm a huge 2 fan.
And people hate the 2.
People hate the 2, and especially the story behind it, the BHM story behind it, pretty much makes Nike do whatever they want with it, pretty much. The fact that they did that material, or they used the material and put that
that glossy finish.
The finish on it with like all the it's really hard to
like that tribal look.
Yeah, I think it's just different. Like I think on his shoe it says Nike, on the back of mine it says BHM.
Yeah.
And then his is yellow, mine's purple. But I like it. I like the vibe on this shoe, for sure. I mean, it's kind of hard to match it with stuff. But I mean, I guess this is the type of shoe you'd wear the white, black, and gray to try to.
I mean, if you're gonna, in my opinion, if you're gonna rock this shoe, I think you rock it with like some black jeans or something like that. And you do like even if you do like a yellow or even this darker blue color, something like that, just something to make this kind of match the shirt. I mean, that's really about all you can do, in my opinion, with this shoe.
Yeah. I love the vibes though. I like how it's different. They use the pattern on the backs on both of them are different. I truly like it.
Again,
it's hard. It'd be hard to like throw together. And I've actually never wore this. Once again, it's gonna be hard to throw some stuff together for it. And I don't think they came out with merch for this shoe. I don't think they've came out with merch for any of them, have they? Maybe like
I think that I know they did for
the KDs, maybe.
No, I know they did like back in the 2011, 2012, because they did a KD6 or the KD5. I know for a fact had a T-shirt that went with it. That had the zigzag print on the sleeves and stuff.
Yeah, dude, the glossy look is nice. And once again, this is a shoe that people sleep on, bro, because it's a 2. Everybody is against the 2. So they're not like huge fans of us, but they threw this on there. I like it.
The only time that people really like the 2 is whenever they do like Just Dawns.
Yeah, see, bro.
And stuff like that, like the
Just Dawns are nice, bro. Them blue ones.
The blue ones are sick.
Whoa, those are pretty nuts, actually. And I actually like the pink ones. Matter of fact.
Yeah, the pink's okay. The DJ Khaled looking ones.
Yeah, but the blue ones are better. But
the sand ones are okay. I mean, they got the sand one with the hat, but
right.
Man, the retail on that was so expensive that it's hard for somebody like me to justify. Okay, I need to spend.
What was retail?
I think retail on the Just Dawn pack was like $400 or $500, but it came with the shoes and a hat. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I can't justify spending the extra $200 just for that.
For that hat, right.
I don't need that.
But
hat
resale value was nice until like a year after, and then it kind of shot down.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say shot down, but it shot back to the retail.
Yeah, it came to the retail
right
area,
price.
and the blue one just keeps going up. Like I've seen the blue one, it's.
Oh yeah. Oh.
It's on the up, and I like it. I just don't think I'd ever wear it with anything. I know that like in my.
That's a lot of blue.
It like Frankie, for instance. That's one of his favorite shoes.
Really?
Yeah, he loves the Just Dawn.
I wouldn't have picked that actually for Frankie.
Yeah, it would have been hard for me to figure that out.
That's a solid shoe.
I mean, Frankie's OG too. I mean, he's been around for as long as I have.
Bro.
Even before me.
That really surprises me actually.
Yeah, me and Frankie been.
I wouldn't have not pegged Frankie to that be one of his favorite or one of the ones.
Dude, you want to know what shoe me and Frankie first talked about, like when we were like becoming friends? the basketball 21.
Oh, those are too sick.
I was gonna buy that shoe off.
Those are nasty. He has them?
He used to have them. He was selling them at that time, and so that was back when like sneaker on foot picture competitions were really big.
Mm-hmm.
Well, somebody was doing a Kicks on Fire.
Dude, we're bringing that back.
Bro, I'm down.
Heads up. We're bringing it back.
But somebody was giving away a Kicks on Fire bundle. Like, for back then was the Legend Blue 11 one or something like that. And
Oh, I remember that.
yeah. Okay. So when the timer hit, I was ahead of him in votes. And then we were close in votes, like damn near tied.
Mm-hmm.
And they extended the votes for like 10 more minutes because we were so close. And he ended up winning. So at the next event,
What shoe did you? You had the Paranormans, right?
no, my picture was a picture. Well, I did too. So
Or
one
D-
of them
It
was
the
DB.
phones.
Yeah, one of them was the DB foams. The other one, I don't know if it was my final picture or not my final picture. I remember the three pictures. One was my DB foams. One was my Ohio State LeBron 11. My What the LeBron 11.
I do.
And
That was not. I think that was the best picture, to be honest.
I forget which other one was. And the third one was a picture of my Galaxy Zoom rookies.
Yep.
And I had my custom foams across from me. And then I had the shooting star pack that was like making a circle.
Mm-hmm.
And I just took a like downward picture of all the shoes like against the ground. But man, that was back when all that stuff was cool. And we went to the next event, and I was talking to him about his 21s, and he ended up giving me a bracelet, like one of the bracelets that he won.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Yo, just so you know, like me and you, should be splitting this.
Yeah.
But like,
That's funny.
they gave it to me, so like, here's the Kicks on Fire bracelet or whatever." No bull. I wore that bracelet until 2018 when it broke.
I've had the same bracelet since 2009 or something.
Yeah, these bracelets right here.
Yeah.
I wore them in my wedding. I've had these on since.
They don't get taken off.
No, I've had them since like high school.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't.
But yeah, definitely a solid shoe. I don't even know what resale value is for them right now. Let me double check. I know they're not very high. They might be actually.
Hey, bro. You remember when these was the thing?
Yeah, I have like 50. I actually have 3 off-white ones. I have an off-white blue one.
I sold my off-white blue one, I think, and I just have the white one.
I have the blue and the
I
black.
have the white one, and I have the.
Tahad, my man.
I had the black one and the blue one. I had all 3 of them, but I always thought these were kind of cool. They're definitely a ripoff of Off-White, which is super funny.
Yeah, Nike don't care.
No.
Because I think Nike came up with the idea.
Of Off-White?
No, for those bracelets.
Probably. I believe they probably did, and then like sold the idea off because they didn't really want to dig with it.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Oh, whoa.
What?
Yeah, they're not going for like jack.
What, Air 2s?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe they were probably going for what, like $250, $300?
No.
Less than that? More than
Correct.
that? Oh, that's upsetting because this shoe is actually nice. Like, I would never wear this shoe, but it's nice.
Yeah, it's definitely going for a lot less than what
What you had thought.
yeah, I mean for this shoe specifically, I mean I figured
I like the raw stitching on this too. There's I don't know if it picks it up very well, but right here, like on the actual like cut itself, there's all raw stitching right around that big swoop, and you don't usually see that on the 2s. They're more like clean cut.
right. Yeah, the last sale was $200.
Yeah, that's good.
I would say that that's probably about right for a 2 at least. 2s aren't sought after, so it's kind of hard to get some value off of them. But
That's okay.
yeah, that's this one for sure. Definitely, if you're into detailing on shoes and a good, nice quality shoe, this is one you probably
This is-
like.
You know what though? Every
And-
single BHM shoe for the most part, they do such good detailing,
Yeah.
such like little things to the shoe to make it just set itself off, and that's what I always loved about the DB or not DBs.
Yeah,
yes,
DBs
the DB
for sure
too,
but
BHM.
and I think the 2 is one of the most comfortable retros.
Oh man.
Just my opinion. Who's that bad boy?
All right. So,
This next one's I would say probably top 5 in my collection.
I'd agree. It's pretty cool. It's really one of my favorite shoes that you own. Just based off the fact that
This is a shoe that you won't see people wear.
I would buy this shoe. Like if I could find it for a decent price, I would buy this shoe for myself. It's a clean shoe. It's a wearable shoe, but it is the BHM3. Just every little detail about this shoe. By the way, whenever we were going back to Frankie,
I love this smell.
this dude had the sample of these.
You said who?
Frankie did.
What?
He had this. He sold it.
Why?
No idea, brother.
And once again, this is another shoe that got crazy with the elephant print. They said, we don't want to do elephant print. We want to make his dope. So you got 1987, and then you got like the, I don't know if they wanted it like this for 3 or if they did like mint, but and then on this side, it's kind of hard because it fades in, but it says player. It's kind of hard to see, but.
And this one says owner on it, right?
Oh yeah, you can see that one. And then on the back of this one it says MVP.
Yeah, MVP on it.
I just found
This
out that
actually
this one
says 14-time MVP.
yeah, and then I just seen the 23 on this one.
Yeah, 23. It's on the side. Let me see if I can
Yeah, this shoe's in. That's gold. Yes. Yeah, gold. Yes.
Yeah, it's all gold too.
I love the fact that they did the stitching as gold. It brings out that gold color into the shoe.
And then they did the BHM on the inside of
Yes.
the shoe too. Just like we were talking about the entire time. Every week I feel like we have to hammer this home. We are suckers for really, really well detailed shoes, and this like suede up top is super buttery.
These are so I'm actually trying to get into wearing more of my shoes. This is one I probably won't. Like I'll probably put them on my feet and take pictures. But yeah, you're not gonna see me walking in these like at all because you can't find them. This is probably one of the many shoes that Nike will probably never come back out with.
Yeah, I would agree with that. They do so many retros of older shoes, but they will not retro a shoe like this. I feel like they put too much craftsmanship into this shoe for them to retro it.
I love the fact that they use different material as they normally would. Like this material right here is that butter material they use for ones. I wouldn't even say ones. I would say that they use this material for
just more like high quality shoes. In
yeah, like
general.
that premium, the premium shoe that they get you for $250.
I didn't know if they was gonna put anything back there.
I was looking at that too. I was hoping they did, but they didn't put nothing back here. Like they try to show you or
They
trick
did
you.
like DB3s and stuff.
Yeah, and then I think the insole had something crazy, but the guy that I got these off of wore them.
Yeah, they did, but I don't know what they said now. But shoot, man, this shoe itself, I mean, all black, little bit of gold, definitely a shoe you can step out in and look really nice.
This is a shoe that people are gonna look down and be like, "Bro, when did those come out? Never seen them. Not too many people know about them. Just because they don't get talked about. I mean, they came out in like what 08? I'm wrong, not 08. Maybe I don't know.
2011
11 or 12.
2011. because their production
Yeah,
dates.
production dates December 2010.
Yeah, so it'd be February 2000.
Yeah, 2011. Dude, 2011 was a crazy year.
2011 also was the year of the Kobe 6,
Mm-hmm.
the LeBron, or they did the Kobe 6, the KD 3, and I don't think they did the LeBron that year.
You sure?
No, because that'd have been the LeBron 8. I don't think there's a black and gold LeBron 8. I mean, I think there is a black and gold LeBron 8, but I don't think it's the BHM.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're talking about for that month.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. We appreciate you, Aaron. We appreciate you. You are appreciated.
You're appreciated. No, this is what we were looking at earlier. So this is made from Soul Collector, and for me, like,
Oh wow,
the original like Air Force Ones. And
you're
stuff
not
like
seeing
they did,
those.
Yeah, you're not gonna see these shoes. I mean, literally ever. As far as like BHM shoes, nobody's usually gonna wear those shoes.
Nah.
When I was talking to him, like I said, 2011, it had the Kobe. What would be, I think, the Hyperdunk High.
Mm-hmm.
They had some different type of high, like mid top. The KD's a different version of the Hyper top.
That's a Hyper Rev.
That one is?
I think so.
Okay, then that's the actual Dunk. And
no,
then
Hyper Revs didn't come out in 11.
no. But they did a few different Hyper Dunks. They did the KD 3, and then they did the LeBron 6. Let's see here. Like I said, they also did an Air Force and a Chuck Taylor along with that 3.
I have not seen that Chuck though.
Yeah, I hadn't either. Let me see if they've got another picture of it.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite BHM.
The best BHM pack. Oh, I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's definitely, if not a close
Those
second.
LeBrons are nasty, bro. I own. Oh,
It is 2012. 2012 had the Kobe 7, the KD 4, and the LeBron 9. And honestly,
that's probably my favorite one, dude.
I've owned the Kobe.
I've had that LeBron.
There you go. I've owned the Kobe. I've never owned the KD because I've never really owned a pair of KDs, except for the Galaxies. And I've never owned that LeBron, surprisingly.
Yeah, I've had that LeBron. I've wore it one time and I can't do LeBrons. Not as a casual.
I remember the BHM pack with the fluorescent yellow Spizikes and the 3M ones.
I've not seen the
Mellows?
that blue. Yeah, I didn't know that they came out with that blue pair.
Yeah, they came out with a blue Mellow in 2013. That went alongside the high top LeBron or high top Air Force Ones that were like bronze, and the actual basketball pack.
That's a nice one.
That was the LeBron 10, the KD 5, and the Kobe 8. And I think that the LeBron 10 BHM is one of my top. I don't know if I want to say top 10 released LeBrons.
That's solid, dude. I mean, that is a nice shoe. I even if they didn't put that BHM behind it, the shoe itself is pretty dope.
I just like the pattern that they put on it.
But
see,
I like that pair too.
The 11s are in it too. Like I said, man.
I don't like the Mellow on it though. I like the LeBron and the.
You don't like the Mellow? I like the Mellow and don't like the KD.
I don't like the Mellow.
I don't like the KD. I just don't. For me, I've never worn low top shoes.
I don't like that KD in general.
No, I don't either. I like the Mellow. I liked the way they did that Mellow, because that was in the same year that they did the 29.
Yeah.
So like when they were doing the 29, they did the Mellow to make it look good.
Yeah.
Too.
See, that year they didn't. They was just considered Jordan brand. They didn't do no retro or.
Heck, they even made the Dunk in 2014 as well, and that shoe right there is absolutely nuts. I love this shoe.
Yeah, that one.
I've passed on this shoe about 150 times.
Rodman.
Man, I need a pair of Rodmans, but the problem is finding a original pair of Rodmans is hard because
For a decent price.
yeah, they make the Air Bacons, but that's really it as
Right.
far as Rodmans go. They don't really try to do retros of the Rodmans, which I don't understand.
See, the only one I liked out of that pack was a KD.
I like the Kobe.
I liked the Kobe, but it was a high top.
Yeah, but you saw the people go and chop the high top into lows.
I know, and that was nasty. That was crazy.
I remember when they were all doing that, and it's awesome. Ombre color. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, Mom. I have no idea what ombre is.
She just blew my mind.
You're dropping words that I don't know out here. I make shirts for a living. Don't know what ombre is. Fade. Okay, I understand that now. Yeah, I like the fade on that shoe. So
Yeah, that pack was nasty, and I know that they did merch for that pack.
yeah, man. If you go in that closet right there, there is a sweatshirt hoodie. Or like a short, not that exact one.
Oh.
It's a short sleeve hoodie. Logan made me a short sleeved hoodie. That is black with gold zippers on the side and stuff like that. That was back when that was cool. Not that I made it look any cooler, but you know, hey, whatever.
I forgot about that one. That one's the more of the BHM vibes with the crazy colors and patterns.
Yeah, but the Kobe's the only one that matters in this entire bag.
And that's the only shoe I liked out of that pack.
It's
but
the cleanest colorway out of all of them.
I think that's the cleanest shoe out of the four.
Yeah, the KD was pretty nice, but I wouldn't wear it.
Dude, I remember when that LeBron came out.
When did that Jordan 1 come out?
Oh yeah, that came out in what, 15?
Yeah, but that's nice. Like
16. I'm sorry.
Even still,
and that's what shoe is that? That's the
that's the Spizike.
No, that's the Spizike Zoom or something. Spizike. No, that's not the Spizike. That's the Spike Lee.
Whatever. It's his shoe. It's Spike Lee's shoe.
I can't think of what it's called now.
Bro, what about the girls' pair?
Yeah, see, I don't like the girls' pair. It was just a flop. The flip flop.
Yeah. Women's tennis shoes. Roche Run came out with an ID.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's where this one right here stops. I
wish they came back out with the basketball collection for them.
Yeah, the basketball collection.
Are they doing anything for BHM this year?
No, I don't think so.
But that's not cool. I was kind of looking
last year. That was their BHM Kyrie. It's like, okay.
I was kind of looking forward to see what they threw together.
Yeah, KD4 is in their top 10. What is that?
Or was that Kobe 5?
Kobe 5. I didn't know that was a shoe. Kyrie 2. Kobe 6.
See, the only Kobe 9 that I like is that Christmas one.
Dame Lillard's. Okay. I never saw them.
Nah, see, I seen those, but no one's.
I saw the Hardens.
No one's a Harden Adidas fan.
No, Kobe 4s in 2009. Again, they probably didn't actually come out. They probably were.
He wore them like.
Number one. They say that the number one BHM shoe is the Jordan 3, which.
They're not wrong. They're not wrong. Until they come out with a freaking BHM 11, I don't think any shoe's going to be able to stop it. Unless they do a dunk this year. Everybody's going to be in love with the dunk.
Dude, I don't want to revisit Saturday night at all. Saturday night was not it was a great night, but a bad night at the same time.
You better get his buddy a drink too.
That's so funny too. Yeah, it'll be sitting right next to your pal. I'll make sure. Just take 2, please. That's awesome.
Oh.
But no, like I said though, So as far as BHM shoes go, we had a couple. Not really anything. I mean, we have the best one, which is well, that really matters, I guess. But shade. But let's.
And I didn't even know that they consider that one the best. I'm kind of excited now because I mean I thought that the same.
You're like I always felt.
But that's not, dude. I kind of curious on what they're gonna do with that now. I mean, if they don't do anything this year, they're probably not going to for a little while to kill the hype. Maybe, I don't know. But thank you, Aaron. I appreciate that.
That was the most sincere thing he's ever said. Thank you.
He's not wrong.
I always try to look at like BHM shoes and stuff like that because they might always do some weird stuff like on these shoes. This one doesn't have it, but I would have a high chance it says this one.
See, and I wouldn't doubt that. I have some bad glue.
No, that's what I was talking about.
That's pretty tight.
Like, you guys can't hardly see this, but like, since it's fluorescent, it like glows really, really bright under black lights. So,
hey, you're not wrong.
They don't have a decent Dunk SB since 2013.
You're not wrong. In my opinion, I mean, he's gonna come up with something. I'm sure. I'm just not
decent Dunk since 2013.
SB.
I would say my favorite Dunk since 2013 would be the stained glass back.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
Stained the actual low top with the all iridescent. That's a good one. The BHM's good. Oh, unless he's just talking about SBs or BHM in general.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, hey.
But
let's see here.
But that was the last shoe. We only had the 2 today, and I was supposed to have the 5 lows that just came out. The ones that you can like peel back the cloth. I should have them next week for next Friday. Those actually, he just said something to me about it today that I didn't even know. They glow in the dark.
Fun fact.
So that's cool.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw it today in one of my sneaker groups that somebody said, "Does anybody realize this shoe glows in the dark?"
Nah. Once
not
again, that's just Nike being sneaky.
Yeah,
I
not
like
a clue, bro, and I'm fine with it. I'll take that. But as far as shoes and stuff like that, I bet those are nice. Man, oh shit, glow in the dark. Yeah, the 5 lows. I think that was a shoe that I personally liked. That I
couldn't justify spending that much on a 5 low.
Correct. That I didn't grab because I didn't think I would wear it.
Nah.
Although it did give me Off-White 5 sail vibes, like a low top sail.
Right.
As long as you like, if you didn't cut it.
What about the no tie ones, bro? I'm buying them.
Did you see Jimmy Kimmel had that idea?
Mm-hmm.
And then they sent him a pair with like his original drawings and stuff.
The crazy thing is they technically he doesn't get anything from it but his free pair, and then James Barry, and then they used the pictures that he drew back in the day on his shoebox. Now I think that's like his own, like, I guess PE or like his personal pair.
Right.
I would think that would be pretty cool, like a cool little touch that Nike would do for like all the pairs. I plan on at least getting the first colorway to come out.
I think the first colorway to come out is going to sell for a lot.
I'm not even worried about the price of resale. I mean, I think like they're $125 or something. I just want to get them just because the story behind them. I think it's cool that Nike finally sprouted out a shoe for disabled people or.
Right, but I'm talking about.
That's going to be the problem. They're going to make it limited, and they're going to be sold out instantly.
Yes.
And the shoe itself is made for
this for people with disabilities.
Certain people, and it's just not going to be able to get to it unless they surprise us and just mass produce it.
I hope they do.
Which would be super cool. I think it'd be worth it.
I hope they do. I hope that they do for the first one, and so pretty much everybody can get it.
They did say I do 20 years worth of work, and finally Jimmy Kimmel was like, "Hey, here's this idea." I'm like, pause.
The real question. So this is what I haven't kind of wrapped my head around, right? So, what if that band snaps?
Right.
That's literally like the only thing holding the heel from flopping.
Technically, we don't know until the shoe's in hand. Because I don't know.
I don't know if that's rubber, like heel, like actual like midsole rubber, or if it's. I mean, I would think it's probably rubber to some extent, at least, just for durability.
Well, exactly, and that's what that is a good point, because a lot of the people that shoe is needed for with disabilities and stuff are probably hard on shoes.
Correct.
Like they can't pick their feet up all the way, or say they're just really hard on a shoe when they walk, or I mean whatever the case may be.
Say for instance they go and they take that shoe and they actually make it their walking shoe, right?
Right.
So they go out in like the trails and they walk around with that shoe.
And that's literally
catch a limb and rip that thing to pieces.
Right.
Then are they gonna have
dude,
to
I'm
walk?
sure they're lightweight like crazy. Like crazy. But
yeah,
you're right, dude. Like, especially, it's $125, so I mean, people that have problems or disabilities or whatever, they're willing to spend that extra money to make sure that their life is easier or to benefit in whatever way. But, how durable is that shoe going to be? Is going to be tough.
I'm just I mean, they've already came to the conclusion that they can do self-lacing or self-doing shoes. Like, they've made the Hyper Adapt and they've done that stuff.
Right.
So I wonder if they could have put the Hyper Adapt system into that shoe.
You don't need to if there's no shoelaces.
I'm saying
it's like the finger trap.
Right, but what I'm trying to say is that they could have put the Hyper Adapt, like, instead of doing the shoe how it is now, they could have done the Hyper Adapt where you took your foot on the heel and pulled up on it, and it would have loosened the shoe up.
Right.
And then you could have slid your foot out, and then when you slid your foot in, it laced itself like it normally
does.
But
how would you unlace it and lace it just from the heel?
Yeah, from the heel, like the pressure in the heel. Like whenever you feel yourself, like if the shoe's flat and you pull your foot up, they can sense that pressure, and it would unlace it. The only problem I see in that, though, just as I'm speaking about it, is if somebody is
how they walk,
or if somebody were to, like, say they were going to fall forward, or if you're doing a push-up, that pressure is all at the front of the base, like where you would be to take the shoe off, and you could never work out in that shoe.
Yeah. Oh, no. Absolutely not.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then what would Nike charge for that?
Well, hell, they charged $300 for the Hyper Adapt, so...
Right. And I personally, I think 125 is a bit steep for...
No laces, no nothing.
Yeah. Now, once again, it's new technology, technically, but...
Look, Nike wants to get paid, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that.
What are you going to do, other than buy it?
Buy it.
Exactly.
So, like I said, though, that shoe's going to be crazy. There's a few shoes, like, I want to end up doing one over the Starfish 4s whenever we eventually get them in hand. We gotta figure out how to get a pair.
Those come out this month, right?
No, they already came out. Unless they pushed
the 4s?
The 4s came out this last weekend, I think.
Oh yeah, they have. Matter of fact.
Yeah, I think they came out this last weekend. So we need to get a Starfish 4 in to kind of show you guys that. I want to get. Man, I'm ready to do the live. From events.
Oh, dude, I'm so excited. We're speaking on events now because the people that are here now might not have heard it at the beginning.
We got an event coming up.
It is secured. In the bag. Ready to rumble.
It's sound like Bruce Buffer in here.
Exactly. It's gonna be cray.
And that's
in a good way.
Exactly what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
I want everybody that supports us, supports our stream, watches us, laughs with us, gets mad with us. I mean, the whole the whole 9 yards.
Pause.
Now we're
And
back. So, everybody that has that connection with us, I want everybody to come out and support us.
And we love to be different. We're here right now, and we're ready to just
go
crazy.
the way up.
Go crazy. We want to be different. We want to stand out. We want to make it to where every single person that shows out has a memory to talk about later, has like the best time possible, like regardless of any situation. Like
I'm gonna try to get us a flyer put together here in the next few days.
Yep.
So that everybody kind of knows what we're trying to do with the actual event. And it will be probably the best start to something besides Sneakers, which is in the background. Our favorite sponsor.
You guys still haven't been buying any. What? You guys need to buy more. So, what are you doing?
So, besides Sneaker Juice, it will probably be one of my favorite things that I've ever done in shoes. Even experienced doing. So, let's talk about best releases by year. Maybe start with my graduation year, 2015. What's best release 2015? Oh, I don't know.
2015.
I gotta think of shoes that came out in 2015. I'm old.
Brush them. Bro, I hope people have actually seen that movie, Grease. Your mom probably is laughing. I know she's seen it. Best release of 15. That is...
15. Let's see here. Sneakers.
Everybody's going to say the 11s. When did the...
Best sneakers
Legend
released.
Blues came out 14.
Oh, I don't care about that. Curry, his butt. Forrest Gump.
Those didn't come out in the original.
No, there's not the original. Air Max Zeros.
Gross. See, I remember getting that shoe at Finish Line being
Air Max Zeros, just so everybody knows what we're referring about.
And we sold out of 65 pairs 2 months early. There was no release date when we got them, so we just started selling them.
Perfect.
I have those in my closet still.
Oh, those teal Air Maxes?
Yeah, I wear those for work. Wear the piss out of them. We got like 4 pair.
Mercurial Superflies.
Big Pass.
Kyrie ones.
Big Pass.
Big Pass.
Yeah, those are, but nope.
Corta A.
I do like the Trainer Crew. Yeah,
the Victor Cruz pair is pretty cool. You had all of them. I had a bunch of pairs. CP3s, I don't care about.
Those Flyknit boys are pretty nice. And that's stupid. They have number 12 on 2015 as the Maroon 6s. Those sat.
They did.
Those sat for months.
I wouldn't say months. They did.
Bro, I remember I had like 6 pair at. Oh, and that's number 8.
That's number 8. What is number 1? They have the original 750 at number 8, which to me is probably one of the best releases of that year. Kobe 10 or Kobe 10.
Your mom said the shocks are to bomb.com.
I know. My mom loves her shocks.
I'm so disappointed in her right now.
He said he hates shocks.
I genuinely hate them so much.
He hates shocks because he goes, I sold probably about 550 million pairs of shocks out of Finish
Dude,
Line.
it was a lot. Everybody came in and got them.
Oreo 4s.
Those were nice.
Those are nice. We'll take Oreo. Okay, Turtle Doves.
As number 3. Turtle Doves is number 3.
Chicago's are number 2. I'm done. We're going to cut this show short. They tried to put the Ultra Boost at number 1.
Stop that nasty talk. They put the... They didn't say which one, though. So they just said that shoe in general.
I don't care. You're putting the Ultra Boost, which now every IG model has an Ultra Boost. Okay?
And
But the Turtle Dove or the original 750?
Bro, over
Come
the Chicago
on.
ones.
Yeah, they put it over the Chicago's. Yeah, I got 3 pairs of Maroon 6s 2 days after they dropped.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
see?
saying, dude. Like.
And I do like that shoe genuinely. I like that cream white.
But
Definitely not
come
top
on.
25. I'm gonna put Chicago 1 down as the best in 2015.
Turtle Doves.
Yeah.
And the only reason why is because the Chicago, that would have been like the 4th release of the Chicago.
I probably should have went with the Turtle Doves.
Didn't know you had a pair.
The more you know. I'm just kidding. I don't have a pair.
So that would have been that year. 2016. Oh goodness gracious. This is the top. Yeah, I'm not doing all 50 of their top shoes. Okay. The Uncaged Ultra Boost.
Nah.
The Glow 750.
No.
OVO 12.
Those are hot when they came out, but those are not swell.
No. The Human Race.
As number 7, that's
bold because the Human Races are huge. I still like Human
okay.
Races.
Yeah, that shoe is definitely shouldn't be in the top 10, but that's cool.
That was a big shoe. The acronym
Presto
Prestos.
mids.
Triple White Ultra Boost 2.0.
Makes sense.
Okay, they put it as number 1 last poll. So what do they know? The Fade to Black Kobe's. All of them are good. Every one of them.
I'm kind of surprised it's at 4.
Beluga V2 is number 3. It's a great shoe. White Cements are number 2. Space Jam. I would put. This is just off this short list. I would put Human Races above them, like based off of like what I would enjoy.
So I've never
And
owned a
that-
Human Race, so I don't want to speak on.
They're like Yeezys in comfort, but they're just
I'm gonna assume they're like an NMD, but
yeah, they kind of are.
an expensive version of an NMD. Yellow Human Race, my number 1 in 2016. They had those as number 7.
Yeah, they had them as number 7 on their list. I would put those or the Beluga, the original Beluga 1.0 on that list.
Yeah.
So
I don't think I would have the 4s at number 2, and I definitely want to have the 11s as number 1. They have them as number 1 because obviously it's Space Jam.
right, and Space Jams are important, and a lot of people like the Space Jam.
Right.
So that's okay. We can appreciate that.
She said Fade to Black Shock. Yes.
Faded Black Shocks, yes. No, Mom, not the Shocks. Give it a break.
She likes them. That's her favorite 2017.
Atmos Elephant. I think 2017 might have been the best year for sneakers in a minute.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I was
I'm
just
saying.
whoa. 11 and 12 was crazy.
I'm talking about as far as releases. Atmos Air Maxes, the elephant print ones, the Tiffany blue and elephant print. Okay, so that's number 1.
That's number 10.
But I'm saying that's number 10. The Calabasas, which
Brick.
the Black Pigeon Dunk,
Surprised that's number 8.
the Zebra, the original Fear of God Vans.
Mirror foam paw. Oh. I forgot those came out in 16 actually.
Was it 2016?
Yes. But the bad part is they peeled.
The Royals
At number 5?
at number 5. The Gold Top 3 is number 1. That was the complex. That was
Switch
the year
that.
Complex gone.
Switch
was
that.
huge. Chicago Off-White 1. That's number 3. What? Hey, the Cause
Ooh.
4, baby. Hey.
I'm gonna feel I'm not gonna like
Number
number
2.
1.
Off-White Presto.
Oh, switch to 1 and 3.
Yeah, I would agree with that. That makes the list correct as far as. Yeah, she likes her Keds, bro. She wears Keds like.
I know a lot of people that like heads, bro.
I'm saying, bro, she's got. I bet you she's probably got 10 pairs, and 6 of them look the exact same.
That's okay.
I mean, like exact same as in like all white.
That's cool. I mean, I got a lot of Vans.
Bruh.
Yeah, I would put the Prestos from number 1 to 3 and trade the Chicago Off-White ones at number 1.
But bro,
For sure. That's tough.
Chicago Off-White ones probably number 1. Number 2 would be the Cause. Number 3 would be the Presto. Number 4 would be the Royals.
Yeah, I
and
don't
number
like that.
5 would be the gold top 3s.
She said just like Mr. Rogers. That's funny because I have something that I might need a shirt made out of for Mr. Rogers.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. A beautiful day for
What's
a
this one?
neighbor.
2018.
Yep. 2018 top 10s. You're looking at the 500. Absolutely garbage. These were my work shoes. I wore holes in them. Travis Scott 4s.
That's number 9.
That might be my number 1. Off-White Euros. Not in. It would be in my top 10, but probably not very high.
See, I'm not even going to count that shoe because it was Europe release only.
Right, but it's still not my top, like highly in my top 10.
What is that,
The
bro?
CDG Air Max 180,
No.
not in my top 10. Black Cement 3s probably would be in my top 10. Where's the JTH 3?
It might be coming up, bro.
The Concords.
I would have that up there. I don't know about the Element 87s, but the Unions,
Sean Witherspoon's Fear of Gods.
Fair God, you take those out of the 10.
You don't think the Fear of God's that big?
I think it's big. I don't think it's number 1. I would definitely not have them as number 1. Might have the Sean Witherspoons or.
Just so you know, I'll never buy a Sean Witherspoon for a personal.
I like that pair, but I don't. I'm for one. I'm not. I don't like that material. But I like the material
corduroy.
they use because no one else has done it.
I don't like corduroy, number 1. Number 2, I don't like. I mean, the shoe is okay, but let's be honest. If they used a different material, what material would they use? Like, if they did it in leather, nobody's gonna care.
No.
So I get it. But I put Union 1s first. Union 1s are amazing.
That's what I'm saying. I would not have. I wouldn't have that Element 87 up in it either.
It was a big shoe. I would maybe put Travis Scott's
Top 3.
easily top 3. No, I think JTH's was 2016 or 17, and I'd put that in my top 3 too. Those shoes were great. They didn't read very well.
No.
Like you didn't get a very good reception from them.
Which is crazy. I figured it would have been a little better.
right.
But the Adapt BB.
They didn't put the original Adapt in there either. That's crazy. I own 2 pairs of those. OVO Raptor 4s, but that shoe's butt.
Yeah, I'm not.
Amy Leon
not a huge fan of
Dior New Balance 997s.
Nah.
I don't wear New Balances. Alien 380s. Nope.
Awful.
Nope. G-Dragon Air Force Ones. Awful. Trav 6s.
At number 6,
They're nice.
Black Cement 3s for sure. I mean, those would probably be in the top 5.
Cactus Flea Market Nike Vapor Maxes. I like that shoe, but I want the one that lights up.
Right.
If I'm gonna buy that shoe, I want it to light up. Like the one, I don't know if they were samples or what they were, but
Friends and family or something.
friends and family, they lit up. That's important to me.
No, get out of here.
Black
bro.
Cements, or excuse me, not Black Cement, just Bread
Yeah,
Force.
bro, the Great Fives, the Fresh Prince. I'm so happy I got those, dude. Those are.
MCAs,
Whoa, number 3 though.
Trav 1s,
Yep.
number 2. Sakai Waffles, number 1.
Sakai's at number 3.
Sakai's
Put the Travis at 1, and the Travis 6s come down to top 5.
Sakai's are number 2. Trav 1 is number 1. MCA is out of my top 5. It's probably 5. Breads and then Travis's. Travis is at 4. 2020.
He got Game 13. Yeah, dude. What the heck?
Yeah. Their numbering system is absolutely
I'm curious on
jacked
how
up.
they find this out. Like, is it just like...
This is like, just so you guys know, I'm going off of a few different ones. Like, this one's high sobriety. And then I did Complex for 1 or 2. So, like, I'm using a couple of different ones to try to feel out, like, where everybody's kind of at.
Yeah.
That's why the last one had a New Balance in it. Yeah, Sean Witherspoon was 2018. But, bro, like, what is that?
No way. I've never even seen that shoe.
I'm going off this website because I don't like Like, to me, that's not.
Nah, that was. I don't know what that was all about.
That was just bad. I didn't like any of those. Okay, so let's go to this. Media Day LeBrons, I agree with in the top 10.
Last year?
Yep.
Okay.
That's a retro. People wanted to see it. Love to see it. Okay. Brazil low dunks. Not in my top 5. Not in my top 10.
No, absolutely not.
Yeezy
Absolutely
Quantums.
not.
Yeezy Quantums not in my top 10. Joe Fresh Goods New Balance 992s. I don't wear New Balances like that, so again, I can't really comment on them.
I'm gonna pass like the Seahawks did in the Super Bowl.
Good decision. The Stussy Air Zoom Squadrons. I don't like that shoe. A lot of people did. I don't care for it. Alpha Fly Next. No idea what that shoe is. I don't like it. Whatever.
It's supposed to be the next huge running shoe.
Yeezy Foam Runners. I actually do like that shoe. I would wear it as like a slip-on shoe.
I would only buy it for retail though.
Yeah, I'm not paying over retail for it, but
No.
I do kind of like that shoe. Travis Low Dunk. Okay.
That's fair. I'm not a huge Duck fan. Once again,
Chunkies. Okay.
makes sense. Frozen Yellow 350. That was huge.
Off-White 5. Okay.
I agree with that. Actually, dude, when the Frozen Yellows came out, dude, those were nuts.
The original Zebra when it came out was nuts. That was almost 2 racks, bro. Let's talk about it. If you want to talk about shoes whenever they come out going big, I've never seen a shoe go for immediately $2,000 and then go
A year later, go.
hey, by the way, we're gonna release it again. Oh, 500.
Yeah. I'll release like 3 more times.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
It
within
dropped
one
that bad.
release, drop 1,500, and then
Yeah,
like,
they do, Aaron.
man, I remember when StockX. That was like right when StockX was kind of like cool. Like it was cool to see StockX,
Right.
and it was like watching the market go.
And then they pretty much just made the market themselves.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. They need more creative names. Big Facts Zebra was insane. I do think they need more creative names, but the problem is that they put a lot of creativity into the shoe and not into the name. They figure you're gonna buy it and don't care what the name is. So.
But hey, low key, that Zebra is probably top 3 my favorite 350.
Yeah, still one of my favorites. To me, they all sound the same. Change up some numbers.
She's right though.
Yeah, like, let's be honest. You got the 500, the 700, the 350, the 350 V2, the
They just came out for
750, the 380.
That's it.
No, they got the crepe boot. If you want to count those.
Don't they have like a 10?
They have the V3, or they have the 700 V2 and the 700 V3.
Right. Golly.
But it's stupid. There's a lot of useless names and stuff like that. But with that being said,
Is your shoes clean?
because if not,
We've got the works.
right there, the juice. We
Bro,
have got.
you like that
the
face.
juice.
You're not going to find that face on nothing else, but...
Yeah, we decided to take the face off of it, but
Brush 'em, brush 'em, brush 'em, brush 'em, brush 'em, brush 'em.
it just sounds like the price, not the name.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Nah, 350 is, or a 700 is actually like 350.
240 now.
Oh, it is 240 now. I forget.
Yeah. Yo, definitely for the people that's been watching,
Sneaker juice.
we're gonna like push this hard. So stop playing. You're gonna buy some.
We're gonna push this hard.
Yeah, Zach. What's going on, brother? Get right.
Not only that, but we're gonna get real annoying here in the next like few months. You're gonna hear about
Yeah, sorry.
our shoe convention so many times here in the next few months, giving you guys updates of what's going on. Just kind of keeping you guys in the loop.
Big annoying. Just heads
I'm
up.
gonna be super annoying, and that's okay. As long as you guys tune in and still watch us, I'll be okay. Because I like doing this, and this is fun.
It's good. Oh, I'm excited already, dude.
Dude,
there's so much things we want to just talk about, and
we're 3 months out. And see, like, this right here, we can go and kind of get some feedback. Like, what do you guys want to see? What do you guys think is important? Do you guys care about certain stuff? You got to rap about it. I mean, rap a GIF, maybe? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not going to rap nothing about nothing there.
Nope.
Cause
I'm not no Dr. Seuss. Can't do it.
I'm been it and I ain't in it. Juice and hoodie package? Faux show. Faux show. Just, like I said, we're going to work on some stuff. We're going to keep you guys in the loop. Our flyers should be coming out exceptionally soon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be having the flyer out very, 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 very soon.
It's gonna be awesome.
And by awesome, you mean lit.
Correct. Like a lighter. It's gonna... dude, we could just, like, pause this and, like, start another live and just talk strictly about this.
Yeah, I could sit on here for an hour and a half. And...
yeah.
Whatever. It's going to be at the Silver Center. It's right off of Washington
Square
Street.
Mall, yeah. Washington Square Mall.
Yeah, it's in the Washington Square Mall. And like I said, the event will be from 12 to 5. We are going to be doing the setup, obviously. Setup and tear down for an hour prior to and after the event. And like I said, we'll have DJs, we'll have merch available. Do I think that one's
absolutely.
Ones are absolutely the biggest hype shoe in sneakers right now. They could quite literally put. I think they could put any person that has a negative light on them.
Oh, yeah.
Do a collab with them on a Jordan 1 and just be super cool with it.
So the one's never going to die. It's really going to be tough to, like, throw that out. I understand the dunks.
The dunks are dying. The dunks are dying faster than what you think.
Yeah, I think that the dunks are gonna die down again like they did years ago, and then they're gonna get brought back up.
Moms get in free for sure.
But those ones, the University Blue or whatever they call it, that they just push back again, they're going for like $550 right now.
Yeah, like I said though, the dunks haven't they tried to take the throne. They definitely tried, and
they were doing something nice with it. I think it's just easier to do.
The fall off's coming.
I think it's easier to do crazier things with those dunks than they are with the ones, because the ones are such a exactly, Brent. Ones are king. The dunks, you can literally, like they did with Chunky Dunks with the Travises, you can literally do whatever, because the dunk is just a shoe that's just casual. You could wear, you can skate in. The ones is like fashion. The
King. You want to talk about the King? The King. They could put anything in this shoe.
Opinions on the yellow off-white one's crazy. They're gonna do better numbers than the Chicago's.
Oh, that's a bold one.
I think so, dude. I really do.
I don't know. I don't know if they'll go better than the.
I think they'll shoot up higher faster. Let me rephrase that.
They might shoot up a
because
little
they're
bit
anticipated so much.
It's the same thing with the. I don't know if you guys have seen it, and I don't know if it's 100% guaranteed to release yet. But the yellow, the yellow Air Force One with the dunk lacing system that they did on it.
They're gonna be crazy.
That shoe's gonna go out of this world.
And once again, I'm not a huge Air Forces fan. I'm gonna go for it. Probably strike out, but
not wrong.
Yeah, though I think that those are probably gonna do better than the MCA blue ones.
Possibly, very possible. I just think it's a cleaner colorway than the MCA. The MCA is a lot of blue.
I think yellow's the color of the year.
Yeah, bro, you're gonna see a lot of people wear the Steelers jerseys and the throwback Athletics and Astros jerseys and stuff like that. That's gonna definitely be huge. Pirates.
Yep.
Does that mean that we're gonna start wearing Chuck Taylors and camo shorts again?
I'm down for it. I'm 100% down for it.
Chuck Taylor's
I'm down for it.
Chuck Taylor's camo shorts and pirate stuff with Taylor gang shirts.
I'm down for it. You gotta rock it, dude.
Oh man,
R.I.P. to Mac, bro.
man.
I'm down for that.
We're gonna get our tea god on, but she said yucky.
I love the color yellow.
Oh man,
I do.
but again, like I said, we're gonna get real annoying over here the next few weeks.
Yep.
Because we're just gonna hammer in. There is an event coming up. It is our event. It is going to be a very good event.
It is going to be the event.
In front of the millions and millions of people.
It's gonna be a good time.
It's gonna be
A very good time.
It's
Dude,
gonna
I'm
be
so
fun.
excited. I'm so ready for it.
and like
Just
literally,
being able to be in that atmosphere in general, and then coming to the realization of like, yo,
bro,
this
it's
is
happening.
ours.
It's
So,
happening.
It's gonna be awesome.
And just so you guys know, like literally, you see us on here talk about it for an hour, hour and a half every week. I kid you not, the amount of work that we do outside of the camera just to make sure everything gets squared away, we have shoes for you guys to see every week and all that
Yeah.
stuff. So I definitely want to keep that going, and shout out to homie over here. He brought the 2 pairs this week. He brought the couple pairs I think we did last week.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I think that this is gonna be really good, and
Get on with the wave now.
the wave's coming. The wave is coming for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, shout out Sneaky Juice.
Come
Event
get it. Come get your get right.
for sure. Event coming soon. Ride the wave. Like, subscribe, comment, thumbs up.
Let's go.
Live the dream. Eat ice cream, and we will freaking